Hi, this is Aaron with Zollotech, and today we're going to do a quick browser comparison between the iPhone 4, the Droid X, and the HTC Incredible, or the Droid Incredible. So what I've done is I've loaded a web page on them that I haven't loaded on these phones at all, and then we'll take a look at one we have and look at scroll and that sort of thing. So right now, I have Sprint in here since, oh, there we go. Let me retype that. .com. Okay, I'm going to try and hit go as best I can on all of them. There we go. They're all on the same Wi-Fi network, and you can see in my test before this, the Incredible and the Apple iPhone, or the iPhone 4 in this case, are about dead on. You can see that they finished right about the same time. The Droid X is taking quite a while longer. Now this does support Flash. I haven't been able to bring any Flash content onto it. It is Froyo 2.2, and this does not support Flash. So I have to look into it more, but we'll look at that stuff later. Right now we're just going to see speed. You can see it's still loading, all on the same Wi-Fi network, all about 20 to 30 feet away from the wireless, Wi-Fi base station. So now it's done. So let's try a different website. Let's try my site that it's already been to, and we'll see if that makes any difference between them. Okay, so here we have, there we go. I think I got that as close as I could. You can see they're loading pretty quickly. The Incredible in some cases is faster, and other times it's the iPhone. So right now it's still loading, and the Incredible and iPhone finished at about the exact same time, pretty close. The Droid X is still going, and not sure why it's taking so long, but it's taking quite a while. And I've found that in my experience, this jumps in and out of Wi-Fi. These have no problem. The Droid Incredible and the iPhone have zero problems with actually loading the pages, and I'm not sure why it's taking so long. But again, they're all on the same Wi-Fi signal, so there isn't any problem there. While we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and see the scroll. You can see it's a little bit herky-jerky on the Incredible. It works fine, but it does jerk back and forth. The iPhone smooths that out. And we're really here to compare the Droid X, and it just kind of like timed out or something. It's still going. If we'll do pinch to zoom, you can see it's a little bit jerky. On here it's nice and smooth. On here it's pretty good too. If it would ever load, it's kind of interesting. Well, let's go ahead and I don't know if we can refresh or try it again. I don't know what's going on here. Come on. I mean, they're even loading the same goofy ad at the top, so I don't know what the problem is here. Let's try a different site where we can zoom and things like that. We're actually going to try Apple. And I've gone to Apple on all these phones before, and my site, Zollotech, so I don't know why it's taking so long. Let's try it out, though. Okay. Now, let's, this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, let's see how it goes here. We're loading Apple. Okay, well, maybe I didn't hit it on the Incredible. There we go. It'll come up quick. Maybe I'll try closing the browser on the... There we go. That's interesting on the Droid X. I was trying to give you a real comparison. If this would stop loading, we'll try to load another page. But while it's loading, we can move a little bit. We can pinch to zoom. It's pretty quick. There. You can hear it vibrating with the haptic feedback. If I double tap this, the new Mac Mini, it zooms into iOS 4. If I do that on the Incredible, it zooms in to what you want. Same with on the iPhone. So I'm not sure what the software difference is, but there's definitely something that needs updating on this browser. This comes out in 2 weeks. Maybe they'll have an update by then. I'm not sure. But it's the stock browser. Let's try and load a different page here, just because these are big icons and I can actually touch them. Let's try the college fund, or the college deal here. Is it loading? It is, but it's like it's not responding to my touch. It's kind of interesting what's going on here. Now this was fully charged overnight. I started it this morning. Probably, you can see it's 12:40. Probably, I don't know, an hour ago. And there we go. Let's try one more thing just to get a good comparison. I'd like to get this moving at the same time. So let's try it. There we go. That's probably a pretty good comparison. You can see the Apple iPhone and the Droid Incredible have already finished. And the Droid X is taking a really long time, and I'm not sure why that is. And that's unfortunate because the screen is nice and big, and you're able to read the whole site pretty well. Okay, so we've done that. Let's check out scroll on the Droid X. You can see it's a little jerky. It's pretty smooth on the iPhone, and smooth, but it's got a different type of feel on the Incredible. Let's pinch and zoom here. Actually, let me do it this way so you can see. It's a little bit laggy. Yep, it's telling me by vibrating that, I can't go any smaller. See on here, pretty fast, just like the iPad or an iPhone that you'd expect. Here it's pretty good too, on the Incredible. I'm not sure why it's not so good. It's not as good on the Droid X. In my experience, I've been getting different results with the Droid X. Maybe let's try another site. Let's try Verizon. And I have been there on these, but that way it's pretty fair. Okay, we got an email. These are all connected right now, so there isn't any. They should all be getting emails around the same time. So here's Verizon. Let's see if we can get this to work. There we go. And they're off. The Incredible finished first, then the iPhone. And the Droid X is still doing its thing, whatever it's doing. And there you go. So, I'm not making this up. Unfortunately, it's just kind of slow for whatever reason. Let's try one more, just for the heck of it. Residential. These are big icons. I should be able to hit them pretty evenly. There we go. The Incredible looks like it's going to win. Droid X is actually loading faster this time. It's a pretty graphic intensive page. The iPhone 4 just finished. I've never been to that page before on any of these phones. The Incredible is done, and the Droid X again lags behind. One more quick scroll test. These two phones. Let's see. So there's not a whole lot to scroll. Pinch to zoom. Pinch to zoom. See, it's better on this page. I found that to be the case with certain pages, and I'm not sure why. When I do this on some pages, it's faster and slower on that Droid X. Now, I've only had it for 2 days now, and I've had mixed results using this as a web browser, but it's nice to be able to see that much of the page on the screen. Even though it's the same amount, it's a bigger screen. This is higher resolution, but it's still nice to see it. And you can read it just fine. But see, it's still loading. And maybe I'll give it a shot later, but this is about the same result I've been getting. And so hopefully they update that. That's been a browser comparison. We'll do some other things with the cameras and that sort of thing later. This is Aaron with Zollotech. We'll see you next time.